What is up, men, women, children?
Others.
Tis I, Lost Frostbite, and Umbra 933. What are we doing here today, Kyle?
Why don't you tell me? I'm playing Arknights, and you are.
You are what?
No, you and I'm playing Arknights, and you are.
We are doing an abnormality tier list.
All right. Now, I guess the main question is, are we organizing this tier list by our personal preference, like the coolest abnormality, or by in-game usage?
Well, I feel like the whole point of a tier list is that you use your personal. We're not like.
I feel like if we're objective with it, though, we can keep it pretty cool.
Yeah, but do we want it
Do
to be
both?
cool?
A little bit of both.
I feel like if Queen's anywhere below S, I will skip it.
I think you're not the only one like that. All right, we're going to do a little bit of both for this tier list. So we're starting off with Hertz. What are we feeling? We're looking at what? A Teth? A Zion?
I'm pretty sure it's a Teth.
Good repression training. I think Hertz is like, it's useful enough. I'm thinking B or C. Because low-key, it's not the best the later we get into the game. Now, it's really just kind of there, to be honest. It is a consistent repression trainer, though. And when it breaks out, it's not really the end of the world. All right. Next, we got Forsaken. Forsaken's rocking B. Hertz, we're feeling it.
Hertz is a B, really?
Hertz is a C. Hertz is a C.
Yeah.
I really kind of like Forsaken. Honestly, it's a good instinct trainer. I feel like I'm going to have to give it a C as well. And we can make adjustments to the tier list as we go if that's an issue. That's for sure. All right. Umbra, what's this one's name?
Forsaken. Oh, Aurelian.
Aurelian? This one's the biggest bitch. Easily one of my least favorite abnormalities. Can we agree F tier?
No.
D?
I'd say C.
Why C?
It's unique. It comes with good equipment. I like the way it looks. Alarine, sorry.
Alarine, yeah. Yeah.
It's got like a unique kill animation.
It teleports though.
High D.
High D. Top of D.
High D, low C.
High D, low C. All right. We'll take that. Apocalypse Bird.
I'd say like.
Honestly?
A or S, yeah.
Yeah. I think Apocalypse Bird is a win. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, it was a bitch my first time fighting it. But after that, I think we can throw Apocalypse Bird S tier. Fire abnormality. Really cool that it's custom. It requires 3 to get it. And it gives you some of the best equipment in the game. All right, Army. Is it Army in black or Army in pink? Which one is it?
It's both, technically.
Okay. I feel like Army's good.
Army's pretty good. I'd say it's an A.
Yeah, I agree.
He's got jelly. His sniper rifle is really cool.
I think Army's got to be a solid A.
He provides support for agents.
Yeah, he can support agents. His EGO gift, his ego is great. They're hell when they escape, but if you deal with them, it's really not the end of the world. I guess if you're, Army was a bitch anytime that I had to deal with it.
What do you feel?
I'm feeling maybe B.
Okay.
Backwards clock?
S.
Yeah, it's too good.
It's like unnecessary.
Too good. Beauty?
B, I would say. It's one of the first ones you get that teaches you about like unique mechanics and easy to take care of as long as you're paying attention.
I don't like that it insta-kills. I would have preferred if it broke out, but I can go with B though. It is cool. Definitely, I like its EGO gift too. Its ego. What's this one?
That would be behavior adjustment. I think it increases like your attack speed, your movement.
Okay. I think that's a B. We feeling B?
B? Sure. I think that's one where if you panic, you like explode or you go crazy or something.
I'm thinking we gotta go C. I feel like it's not any better than that.
Okay.
Wolf. Big bad.
Vorwolf, I think, is an A for me.
Vorwolf.
Yeah.
An A? Okay. Vorwolf we can call an A. I'm down for that. I don't think there's much explanation needed. Great fortitude training. Also great attachment training, right?
Cool armor. He's cool looking when he escapes.
He is a bitch when he
He's goofy.
escapes.
Literally Vor's employees. I mean, it's like the whole package.
Big Bird.
Is an A.
Big Bird's an A?
He's like an iconic. I would say Big Bird is almost as iconic as Nothing There.
He's like one of my least favorite birds.
Okay, there's a lot of birds. Okay, dude. He looks badass.
He does.
His equipment's great.
And he's required for Apocalypse
The
Bird.
only reason you're saying he's bad is because he has a kill meter.
Yeah, that's my problem, is the fact that he breaks out from kill. But it is A+ gear. Alright, I don't remember this one's name. Bloody Bathtub?
That's Bloodbath.
Bloodbath. There we go. It's pretty garbage, I'll be honest. The gear's mid. The ego's mid. D?
I would put it in C.
C? Okay.
It's got some story relevance.
Like,
If you look into it,
if I read it story, it would be a better abnormality?
in Runa,
Yeah.
we might learn a little more about Bloodbath.
Okay. Alright.
But you know how every abnormality is from someone?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a person?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Bloodbath is linked to someone important.
That's okay. We'll
Plus,
throw it in
it's-
C.
It's one of my favorite pictures because it's very SCP. It's like,
I think it's the most SCP.
it's really real compared to the other. Like all of them are drawn, but that one is like, I almost wonder if Bloodbath was one of the first to get an icon,
Mm-hmm.
especially considering how different it looks.
Yeah, it is very unique. And some of them, I mean, I don't like it, but we'll see. It'll get better. Somehow, the name of this one is slipping me, even though I've gotten it
Blue
in
Star?
every run. Blue Star. Holy shit. Blue
Blue
Star's...
Star is one of my favorites.
So, we can't put Blue Star and Nothing There in S.
You said we can adjust it later, so why?
Okay, fine. Fuck
Why
it.
are we
We'll throw them in
even
S.
arguing that? Yeah, throw them in S.
Blue Star, easy S, fire gear, fire EGO, gift. Fucking all of it's great.
I'd say censored as an A.
I agree.
He's like one of the most scary things to draw when you like start the game.
Yeah, I could not deal with him escaping. I could barely deal with having him in the facility from jump.
I really like censored. It's like the mystery, like whatever this creature is, it's so bad that even through the cognition filter, they don't want to show you like anything.
The mystery behind it is cool. No armor, bad
No
EGO
armor
gift,
does suck.
very dangerous when it breaches. Okay, maybe top of B.
I feel like danger is like a cool thing though. Danger makes them memorable. Like,
Blue Star's dangerous as fuck.
yeah.
Are we putting Blue Star at A because it's dangerous?
No, I don't think dangerous makes it worse.
Exactly. Okay, back to the other one. Refraction.
Yes, that is dimensional refraction variant. It's the full name.
I think this is a mid abnormality.
It is a very forgettable.
D?
I'd say F, honestly. Like nobody.
It's that
when
bad?
when you think of abnormalities, does anyone think of dimensional?
I don't think anyone does. Yeah, we'll go with forgettable. It's fucking garbage. I don't think it's anyone's favorite. I don't remember this one either. We've drawn it though.
That's train.
Ah! Alright, well
Yeah.
that was quick. Fuck train.
Express train to hell looks cool, and that is as far as I'm willing to give it.
If it had any positive whatsoever, it'd be pretty sick.
It does, as long as you don't mind using it every.
What's the
minute.
positive?
It heals. It's like a little white knight.
For the whole facility?
Mm-hmm.
Mike is saying give it D tier. It's useful during Bina and Gabora suppression. Nah, I didn't need it to beat him, so I think we're good. I think fairies.
B for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think fairies is a solid B tier. Above beauty,
I have personal bias because it was my first.
fairies was.
Yeah.
I agree. I think fairies is above beauty. Firebird, the phoenix.
It's like right in the middle for me.
Yeah, I don't think it's crazy.
It's like C. I want to say
I think
D, but it's also got like a unique mechanic where you like hunt it for
I feel
special weapon.
top of C in my opinion.
Mhm.
Because it's better than Hertz. I'd rather have Firebird over Hertz, Forsaken, any of these. But I feel like Beauty is just a better abnormality than Firebird. Flesh Idol.
I don't like Flesh Idol. Flesh Idol is scary.
What does it do?
It recovers HP and SP if you do it long enough.
I think
But,
it's a D tier.
Kills people.
Is it a random chance to kill people?
No, it's if you use it for 90 seconds, you just die.
And
It
I
does
think
pale damage, which is rough.
D tier. It's mid. It's not good. Fragment.
Fragments B.
I agree.
Fragment.
I think Fragment's above Beauty as well. You know what? I think Fragment's above Fairies. I don't think it's above Army though. Fragment, just fantastic trainer. It's okay gear. Funeral?
Funeral is really cool looking.
Are we feeling B?
The weapon is like super unique. I don't know, he's kind of an A for me.
A low A?
Sure, I can go for a low A.
I could take a low A. I think Funeral, like you said, very unique. It's really cool to get for the first time when you don't already know, like if you don't know anything about it. And it's also a good trainer. So overall, for repression. So overall, Funeral's decent. The Sap.
Tree Sap? I'd say it's like a D. It's not like completely worthless, but like I never once used Tree Sap to like heal.
Yeah, I think it's worse than Flesh Idol.
Yeah, for sure. It's not like an active harm, but it's not like it's just like a dead.
Yeah, agreed.
Abnormality.
Dead on arrival. The tree. What's it called? Blossoming tree?
Grave of Cherry Blossoms, I think is the name.
I wasn't a fan.
It's really scary to handle early game.
I don't like that it just kills people.
I like the way it kills people. I like how it blooms.
I think it looks cool.
I think it's right in the middle.
Like a C.
Yeah.
Maybe above Bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe above Adjustment too.
If it was like, I don't know, if all these were real, I think Cherry Blossom would be like one of the more interesting.
Oh, if the abnormalities were
Like
in
if
real
they were
life.
like actual SCPs, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think Grave would be one of the more interesting.
Yeah, I
ones.
agree. It'd be cool to know the story behind it. Can you guys
Mhm.
do a smash or pass list? Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. We can do that afterwards.
We could probably fly through a smash or pass list.
Yeah, let's do that after. Let's remember. You won't know this one. This is a legacy.
All right, so we'll put this at the end.
Well, let me.
What?
I have it pulled up if you want me to tell you what it does.
Fuck it. Tell me what it does and let's go through it.
Special ability Evening Twilight can be activated during a panic level 2 situation, which I assume is Trumpet.
Yep.
When the ability is used, the lock and chains will disappear from the containment unit, and the hammer will be glowing. The player can order a special task, which causes the assigned employee to pick it up, and the abnormality will become a powerful being, changing their appearance into a white, featureless humanoid warrior. They will create duplicates to suppress the breaching abnormalities. The enlightened warriors will attack nearby abnormalities and teleport to where they are. However, when the panic situation ends, the buff employees will be turned into sand and considered dead.
I mean, it sounds fire.
Yeah, it does sound really cool. Never really messed with the legacy shit.
I don't want to put it too high, but I feel like that's a solid B.
Yeah, I mean, it's like really unique.
Honestly, is that a low A?
I'd say that's a low A. I don't know how useful it is if the soldiers are actually useful or...
Well, yeah, this is assuming they can kill things. It got removed because it made White Knight cheesable. More sack nuggets. True. Sack nuggets is a weird phrase.
It's considered a Zion.
That's crazy that it's a Zion. I feel like it is. It's probably a he, at least. I think this is a Watt tool, actually. Depends on how powerful the guys are. But
Well, if it's Zion, I don't imagine they're doing all that much.
so maybe we move it down or leave it.
It's hard to say. I think high B.
Okay, high B. We'll throw it there. Teddy bear.
Teddy bear, I feel like it's another cool picture, another cool icon.
I fucking hate teddy bear.
I kind of like the equipment, but I feel like it is one of the most accident-prone abnormalities in the game.
That's C rated.
I feel like everybody has had a few deaths at teddy bear.
Yeah. I've had countless. I think it's a low C for me. Monk. Monk is cool. I'm a fan of Monk. Cool wah. Death sensitive though.
I think he's our first backer on the list, if I'm not mistaken.
I feel like he's a backer.
Or no, never mind. Soldier's a backer. It's our second backer.
Monk is B tier?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's got really good equipment.
That's sensitive, but yeah, he's easy to kill.
Aurelian.
Garbage. I absolutely hate this one. It's only D because Umbra wants it there.
Because it's unique.
It looks
It's got a lot
cool.
going for it. Because if you ignore the suppression...
Yeah, but that's the biggest part of it. Plus, you know what? I didn't want to do this, Kyle, but you have to get mid results on it. You can't even do good like you can with Rudolta. You have to get mid results, which is the dumbest thing in the game.
It is dumb, but it's also like super unique.
All right, we
It's
can leave
not
him
like-
in D.
It's not like I need stats, and then once I have the stats, this thing is just
Easy.
free energy generation.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like the fact that it is so unique makes it not a total F.
Yeah. Just almost F. Judgment Bird?
Judgment Bird is incredibly scary. He's cool looking.
Fire equipment.
He has like the pale weapon. I'd say he's like an A or a low S.
I think he's a high A. I think he's the top of A tier. Fire equipment, just like you said, actually. You hit on everything. Just a 10 out of 10. And he's a decent trainer that never breaks out. Letitia?
Letitia is like my second favorite, so that's an A or an S for me.
I
The gun
think
looks really good. She's a great trainer, which is all you seem to go on about.
she's a good trainer. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
All I go on about is the training.
Yeah, every time every abnormality so far, you've been like, and they're a good trainer.
She's a decent trainer. She can only train attachment, though.
No, not true.
What else does she train?
Just because attachment is her best stat doesn't mean you can't do insight. I think you can do anything but repression.
So we're feeling an A?
Yeah.
I can drop her in A. Her I don't like her ego, I'll be honest, but
I think her ego is like,
I like her gear.
I don't know, I disagree with that.
You like her gift?
ego? Yeah. The little hat with the bell?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not my favorite.
Cute.
I'm more of a one sin, you know.
One sin gives you 10% at work chance with him. Okay, so
Who is this? I've had this.
Pianto della Luna.
This one was okay. It's a good attachment trainer, but also like
She can provide support for the whole facility. Her weapon gives free black shields. She's pretty up there. You can play the piano.
she's probably a high B.
She's another one that I think would be interesting if she like had like an actual story written about her.
So, okay, do we want to go high B or are you thinking a low A?
I'm thinking low A, but high B is also acceptable.
I think it's high B above Army.
Sure.
If I can get it there. Red.
I think Red is one of the more iconic.
I like Red, but the closer Red is to Wolf, the less I want Wolf up there.
And don't put Wolf.
I feel like Red probably deserves an A.
Scar is like really cool equipment. It's really good too.
Yeah, it looks great. She can also like tackle things. She's kind of a bitch, but also it's Red, dude.
She's pretty good at killing certain abnormalities.
I've never had her kill anything.
It's because you've never ordered her to do it for real.
Do we leave Wolf? I feel like Red's above Wolf.
I feel like they have to be staring each other down, just canonically.
All right, we can do that. Frost, Red can suppress Mountain Phase 3. Okay. All right. The bracelet. What does this one do again?
It's supposed to heal you, but that's the one that's bugged, I believe. So it's literally a paperweight.
All right, F tier. Train's worse though. Meat Lantern.
Bracelet does not actually heal the employee. Yeah. So Meat Lantern is really funny.
I don't think we have
Look.
the same idea of what's funny and not.
I feel like Meat Lantern is like a beginner.
Troll.
Yeah, kinda.
So D.
You gotta give it like a low C at least.
I don't think I do.
It's got like cute equipment.
I absolutely hate Meat Lantern.
That's because you hate dealing with it. But I feel like if you put that aside, it's like a C. How many times did he help us with Mountain?
Do you think I wanted that?
How many times did he help us with Mountain?
Do you think I wanted to wait?
I didn't ask you what you wanted. I'm asking how many times did he stop you from dealing with Mountain before you could deal with Mountain?
A lot. Before I had execution bullets, Meat Lantern was my
Then
execution
he's
bullet.
a low C.
Okay. Those were some of the worst times. You just brought back repressed memories. Melting Love. That's
I
a
want to
D
put it
tier.
in S, but
What?
Melting Love is unique. It's cool. It's adorable. You get to slosh people with acid. You get the acid bomb your employees. I don't know. I think D is cruel.
I think D is appropriate.
I think you're about to start a war potentially.
I don't think I am. Melting love, mid-tier waifu. Y'all are hella weird.
Okay, yeah. You say that when your skin is melting, buddy.
I mean, I can throw it B. Frost, would you smash? We're not there yet.
No, we're not. Hey, we aren't there yet.
We cannot answer.
Opinions might be changing. Okay.
We cannot answer that question until we get there. All right. What's this one? This is the stat changer.
That is mirror of adjustment.
This is adjustment. This is the stat one.
So that one like randomizes your stats.
I feel like that's a solid A.
That's pretty good.
Nameless fetus.
I don't hate it as much as I used to.
I fucking hate it.
If you asked me a while ago, I would have put it in F tier, but I don't know. I think D at least.
I could see a D tier.
I think it's funny when the lottery plays, how it does the little song. I think Headphone Gang is iconic.
Headphone Gang is iconic. I think that.
So I feel like it's not completely worthless, so we can't put it
in F. Here's the thing, if it's in my facility, I'm upset, right? But I'm also not resetting. I might be resetting, but I'm not insta resetting. Crazy notes.
Notes of a crazed researcher. I don't know. I never use it.
Honestly, it's mid. I think it's a D tier. It's not that good.
Agree.
Same thing with the last abnormality I unlocked.
Old Faith and the Promise.
I think it's D tier. What's it gonna do?
I don't know how good it is actually.
Yeah, what's the buff even look like?
I'm looking at it right now. Apparently you can actually reuse it, which I did not know. I thought it was a one-time use. It gives you 20% each time you use it, but can go up to 200%, but
okay.
At that point you only have a 25% of getting that weapon back. So, I mean, I guess by technicality it could be like incredibly strong, but it's also way too RNG dependent.
Maybe it's like a C tier. It's definitely not D. It's better than Flesh Idol. You know what? It might even be a top end of C tier. Old Lady.
Old Lady is like a D.
Yeah, I have not been like an old lady, and I feel like I've been getting it a lot.
I had her at the start of my facility, and she was good only then. The fact that she gives you a revolver is kind of funny, and it's
yeah. You know what? She's top of D.
I don't know about that, but
all right, she's ahead of Aurelian. One Sin.
One Sin's pretty good. I'd say A.
I think One Sin's a low A.
The White Knight Killer.
I like its EGO. Also,
hey Scotty.
Jesus, man. Well Cheers?
I have very mixed feelings on Well Cheers.
I don't like that Well Cheers can just kill me.
I don't like how even late game Well Cheers can still just randomly fuck you up if you just get unlucky.
I feel like it's a D tier.
If it wasn't so fucking random, it would be like a B because it can train every stat, period.
Well, and the story is fire. I love Well Cheers' story.
I like that it doesn't kill employees, technically.
Yeah, they go on a journey. But you lose employees randomly. I think it's a high D or a low C. Next Friday, do Abnormality reading stream. Honestly, it's above...
cool enough to be
It's above Meat Lantern.
Despite its annoyance.
All right, what about the weed plant?
Everybody disagrees with me, so I feel like I'm the outlier, but I would say like high A, low S.
I think I can go low B, sadly.
Mid B.
I can go mid B, like above Fragment.
Yeah, I feel like everybody is a big baby about this one.
Okay. It's decent. It's a wah. I feel like it shouldn't be a wah. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it was okay. Porcubus.
Porcubus is kind of iconic for me.
Yeah, I like Porcubus. It's easy to deal with.
I'd say it's a B.
Yeah, I think it's a B too. I think it's above Hammer. Can we agree on that? Mike is saying its EGO sucks so bad. Yeah, but I like its escape. You know, I don't like that it can insta-kill people. I'll tell you that. That pisses me off.
Yeah, but that's stats based. I mean, once you do hot, you can't really die to it.
True. I think I'm gonna go a little lower on B for Porcubus.
Isn't Porcubus's gift like a necklace?
I think so.
Don't we only go for like one necklace?
Yeah, the only other necklace we go for is Child's. But
Yeah, I don't think it's.
I like Tree. Its buff helps when I need to work on Aleph. That's true. I get, we'll move Tree up. Tree can go up one spot. Papote?
Pote is like S tier, dude.
I think Papote is top of S tier.
I wouldn't put him at the top.
Fantastic fortitude trainer. Probably one of the best. No, but yeah.
I think Papote has like everything. You see Papote and like you immediately like know something's up with him. He gets absurdly buff. He has a really fun story. He's a really cute gift.
And he's easy to take out.
Yeah, he's just like a little bit of everything.
Scythe.
So this thing has to deal with time. So it is called the Price of Silence.
Okay.
Its ability, the 13th bell, which triggers when in a bad mood. When the Price of Silence enters a bad mood, it shows the visual effect in its room for a warning. The white circle in the middle is showing the inside Roman numerals starting from 1, ending in 13. When the player pauses the game while the Price of Silence is in a bad mood, unpausing the game, a random clerk or agent in the facility will be killed. The clock sounding afterwards, increasing its mood gauge.
I don't think we want this one.
When the ability was triggered 12 times, the next time it will show the same visual effect with different colors. And if triggered again, instead of just one random agent dying, 13 random agent dies in different intervals. You take care of it or you can't pause.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with F tier. Honestly, that's like train level F tier. Was there any positive?
No, not really. I mean, it becomes happy from killing people.
Price of mid. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think we're gonna give that an F tier. What about the book? What was the book called?
Skin Prophecy.
Skin Prophecy. This just heals white,
It
right?
increases your prudence. That's the right stat, right?
Yeah.
It increases your prudence for the day.
I mean, I think that's just a C tier. Or not
And
D,
then I think
C
you
tier.
take more white damage the higher the increase.
C?
Yeah.
Better than Meat Lantern. This abnormality I've definitely... Oh, this is
Queen
B. Yeah. I didn't like Queen Bee.
I think many people do. She has a really cool weapon, and
I don't like when she breaks out. She's kind of a bitch.
I like her hat, even though it's useless.
I don't think we ever even got her hat. I think she's D tier.
Dealing with the bees is kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, D tier.
Rudolta?
Dolta is like a low B, high C.
I could see a low B. No, I could see a high C right
Pretty
behind
easy to
Firebird.
Kill.
I'm
Christmas
happy.
theme. That's one I think would be interesting lore-wise.
Mike hates Queen Bee, so I think we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
Scarecrow?
Scarecrow is an F for me, dude.
I think Scarecrow is a low D. Or I think, it's a high F.
Because, like, you need to, like, dedicate somebody to Scarecrow. You need somebody literally stupid enough to use Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then as they use Scarecrow, they're going to level up that stat, and then they're not going to be able to use them anymore. So you're going to have to keep making people. I hate him.
Yeah, he a bitch.
He's only got, like, one counter, so you can't even, like... The only thing he's good for is triggering counters, so... Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude? Yeah, I think that's...
I think that's a B.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You'd put Schadenfreude above Rudolta?
Schadenfreude has, like, one of the more unique mechanics where you just can't, like, look at him. Once you know the trick, he's incredibly easy to take care of. His weapon, Gaze, is, like, one of the cooler weapons.
I feel like it's below Rudolta for me. It's
ultimately up to you. That's just my opinion.
No. It's our tier list, Kyle. Forgotten Girl? Is that this one?
Scorched.
Scorched Girl. I like Scorched. She's a little
I do
creeper.
like Scorched. I think I'd put her right in the middle.
See?
She's not, like, terrible, but she's not, like... She gives you that cigarette.
Yeah. Oh, the EGO. That brings her up. I think she can
Her
rock
cannon
some
is
C
good
tier.
early game, and then it becomes completely useless.
I never got her early game.
Yeah, I know.
Shelter.
She's fun to deal with. Shelter, my controversial opinion is B.
What is the positive use for Shelter?
Protecting an employee.
When have I ever wanted to protect a singular employee?
If you're running very low abnormality, but sometimes you need things to break out.
Sometimes you need things to break out. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and you can utilize I don't know if I would call it an exploit. You can mix it with other abnormalities to make an agent invincible if you wanted to cheese.
Mike saying it makes the entire game beatable with one employee.
Yeah.
Ring souls, haha, you remember that one time? No, 27 times. I think it scarred me. Bina
But that's
suppression?
a skill issue.
Bina suppression? Bird? I think it was bird. I just got fucked by shelter every chance that it got.
Yeah, but literally all you have to do is click it the second an agent gets in. That's a you thing. That's not a shelter.
It removes targeting from that employee so you can use it to easily protect against something chasing it. Alright, we'll go low B. Low B.
So if Red was after your employee, you put them in there, they're good.
Alright, we'll go low B. Smiling
Singing
machine.
machine is also really iconic to me.
Fuck singing machine.
Fuck singing machine, but also how cool is it?
No.
You're being a little beta.
What?
I feel like singing machine is one of the cooler abnormalities.
I don't like singing machine.
I think low C, high D.
I can do that 100%. I could see a low C.
In no world is Nameless worse than Train.
Yeah, I agree. There's no world where Nameless is worse than Train. It sucks. You know what? And
Well,
I
it's
could see Nameless
incredibly
being worse than
manageable.
Refraction. But yeah, not incredibly. It is manageable. Spiderbud?
Spiderbud's mid for me.
Yeah, I think it's a C. Worse than Tree. Better than everything else in this category. Heaven?
Heaven, I'd say like B.
I don't like dealing with Heaven.
You just look at it. You just zoom out.
Yeah, I can go B.
It's got a really powerful weapon.
It does. Its weapons are great. Mike's saying it's the most important lore-wise.
Yeah, it's very important.
Okay, we'll go B. Child?
I don't like Child.
I feel like Child's been becoming an A or an S tier.
Child has that PGO gift, and then
Yeah, but it can train anything.
yeah,
Can we go A, or are you thinking high B?
I think high B.
All right.
Because I think, but besides the gift, and I don't think it's that interesting.
It isn't that interesting. I agree. This is the ugly ass shark, isn't it?
Yeah, Dreaming Current.
This one's kind of garbage.
I think besides its like completely strange appearance, I feel like it's got nothing going for it.
Yeah, I agree. D,
D is fine.
above Queen Bee or below Queen Bee?
I guess above because it's not like outright
Yeah.
annoying. It's just nothing to me.
Heart. Heart's an A, or an A or an S.
I'd say yes. Heart is like a net positive.
Is this Knight of Despair?
Yes.
What are we thinking?
High B.
I could go high B. Like
She straight up gives buffs. She's
above melting, or not melting, above army?
I'd say she's more useful than Army.
Yeah, agreed. What's this one? Oh, spores.
It's the Prince.
Yeah, but it's the big ass mushroom.
His name, Little Prince. I don't like Little Prince. I feel like he's way too annoying.
Yeah, I agree. He's kind of a bitch. I think he's probably a high D.
Could go for that.
Mountain?
Mountain's pretty high.
Mountain's
I'd say like
rockin'.
A.
Yeah, I think Mountain's rockin' A. I think it's above censored.
I think it's cool how he evolves. I think
Is it above red?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's above Judgment Bird.
I think
though.
his hammer is like one of the best pieces of gear in the game.
It's one of the coolest, that's for sure.
Just being able to slow is like a huge up.
Okay. What about nesting? Nesting,
It's pretty
garbage.
mid for me. I'd say
Yeah.
like C.
I don't like this thing. I like it more than Meat Lantern, but that's about it.
The infection is kind of cool.
The infection is not fun. Extruvia
It's
is
not
pretty
fun,
good
but
though.
it's cool.
I don't even think I'm saying that right.
No, I
Mountain
think you said it right.
is cool till Clerks. Yeah, agreed. You know what? I feel like the weapon is so good. It's probably a little higher in C tier.
Okay.
Maybe like above Forsaken. Above Hertz.
Honestly, why is Hertz so high? Hertz sucks.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Hertz... Is Hertz D?
Hertz is definitely like a D.
We're moving Hertz down, boys. Alright. Queen.
Queen is S.
Queen is us. She's a bitch. She is a little bitch, but
The first time I saw Queen, it was like, I don't know, it was cool. Because
you fell in love.
You think she's gonna be like nothing.
Then she turns
And
into a
then
fucking
she turns
dragon.
into like a terrifying dragon.
Yeah.
She has the panic attacks. She's got like the 2 personalities.
She's fire.
She wants people to die instead of everybody else who's like, oh, nobody dies or I go crazy.
Plus,
Like she has to have the deaths to like validate herself.
her gear is fire. Hod,
Yeah.
you ask why is Queen an S? We're explaining it. Her gear's fire. She wants people to die. Unique mechanic. Turns into a fucking dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And she's Aleph level too. Adawa, which is unique in itself.
Yeah, she's definitely like the most dangerous one, I would say.
I think she's above. Is she above Blue Star?
In my heart, yes, but
I'll put her-
objectively, probably.
I'll put her above Blue Star. I think that's fine. Queen of Hatred is actually quite fine. What's this one?
It's the music box. That is.
I don't like this one.
Let me look.
This is the one that makes everyone go crazy if
Marissa.
you forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it just makes the one guy go crazy. I think it's the.
I've never
It's kind
used
of like
it
like
and been
shelter,
happy.
but not useful in any way.
Yeah.
But it doesn't also fuck up your whole facility if you forget about it. Just the one guy. So that's good.
This is Ice Queen,
Yeah, that's
which
Ice Queen.
I
I'd say
like Ice Queen.
She's like a high B, low A.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's a high B. I don't think she's better than Army.
I can agree with that. I like. I remember the first time I had to like get out of Frozen Employee, how intense it was, and
Mm-hmm. She's fire.
how I don't know how they staged it. It was really fun.
Kai was our
And then
first one to
they-
get kissed too.
You get the unique gift.
Mm-hmm. Anything that has those unique things, those are always cool. Theresia alert. Yeah, y'all were giving me hella alerts for this thing when we were doing the Bina suppression.
Training dummy.
Training dummy. C.
D.
D. Okay. Top of
Why
D.
C?
No, I see it. Well, here's the thing. Would I rather have training dummy or singing machine?
Training dummy doesn't give you anything at that. He's just like a lump.
He's just a lump.
If we're going off of that logic, like then bracelet down there would be a C, because it's just nothing. It just does nothing.
Okay. All right. Keep it in D.
Yeah.
Void Dream.
Void Dream. I love Void Dream.
I'm a
I'd put it B or A.
fan. Okay, if it's B, it's above Heaven? Let's start there.
It's less annoying than Heaven. I mean, you can as long as you're not attacking it, you can wake your employees. It's more of a minor setback when it breaks out, and not like a deadly. Like it has to be combined with other scenarios to be dangerous.
Yeah. Is it above Fragment?
It gives you horns.
It does give you horns. You can join the Horn Gang.
You can be a horny boy.
Better than Fragment, though. I feel like it's not better than Fragment.
And then when you attack it, it becomes like a rooster.
Are we cool with here between Fragment and Fairy?
Yeah, I think that's right where it belongs.
Woodsman?
Woodsman sucks ass.
Yeah.
I'd put it low C, high D.
I think Woodsman can go high D. Behind Hertz. I see that.
I think the Oz, if the Oz abnormalities were like fully realized, like they were supposed to be, because I think they were supposed to have an event along with the magical girls,
Uh-huh.
but the game was in a rushed state.
Yeah.
So I think if they were realized fully, they could have been higher. But I think
No,
those
yeah.
two.
If they had an event, they would definitely be higher. Arnold's saying it's ignorable. Yes, but the fact that it's ignorable doesn't make it good. For example, this bad boy is ignorable.
I think he's B.
B?
He's one of those ones where you could use shelter to generate a shit ton of energy in an emergency. You can legit clear the day by paying like one employee if you use shelter and portrait.
Okay. I guess we can go B for the cheese.
I also think it's a really fun design.
Yeah, I guess. I see that. Your favorite,
You're the one that brought it up, but whatever.
White Knight.
I'd say White Knight is S.
Yeah, I think it's S. I think it's a low S. I can go S tier for White Knight. I think it's above Papode. I think it's above Backwards Clock. I think it's gonna stay there. White Knight's S minus. Yeah, we're rocking with this.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yin.
Once you finally understood it, was it not?
It was, but it's also a bitch.
These guys are a huge pain in the ass.
This is the tool, right?
Yeah, I feel like the tool isn't all that great.
The tool's a D. Yang, I feel like
I'd
we
put
gotta put
Yin
him
higher. I'd put Yin at like B.
B.
But Yin, that you're
Oh
holding Yin.
yeah. Okay. So we'll go like this.
Yeah,
'Cause-
because Yin is cool. I think they have really cool designs.
I agree. I think the design's awesome. I think the gear is good.
Discord.
We're seeing the story goes hard, but it's a bitch. It's a bitch when you get him. I don't remember the name of this one, but this is the stat. We can be happy.
It just straight up increases your stats. I feel like it's an A.
Yeah, it's an A.
Or a low S.
It's above One Sin. It's above Mirror. It's honestly...
Put it below Censored.
Yeah, I agree. Bald. Bald is a high F tier.
Yeah, I feel like it... Since it's just a joke, abnormality, I feel like it's potentially D, but no. I'd keep it in F.
I think, yeah, it's gotta be an F.
I'd put it above Scarecrow. Fuck Scarecrow.
Really?
I feel like it's intentionally bad, so it gets a pass.
Okay. Black Swan?
Swan is like a high A, low S for me.
Really?
I mean, it's really cool.
North of Big Bird?
Yeah, I like how it's got a whole bunch of like hard triggers, so like a bunch of little things can set it off a little bit, one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
The actual, like, when it breaks out, it's cool.
Okay, I can go A.
I think the brothers are like really, really creepy when you first see them.
I agree. I think they're creepy. I can go A on that. We'll rock it like this. The screen's getting too wide, y'all.
Yeah.
Reddit moderator?
Little helper. It's A's an A.
Oh, it's not letting me grab him. There we go. He's an A. I could go A. He's kind of mid.
It's got a cute design.
Yeah, he's cute. He's spiky.
Glasses.
Glasses.
Jokes.
He's like the reason Halus is in our facility. King of Greed.
I'd say A or B.
I feel like King probably is B. Probably below Knight. Are we happy with that?
I'd put
Gold Rush in all caps. Yeah. We can go above Knight. Honestly, top of B.
I think she was my first Aleph gear.
We're happy with top of B?
Yeah.
Nothing there.
Nothing there is us. He's like the abnormality.
Ahead of Blue Star?
Yeah. Ahead
of Queen?
I feel like he would be the top.
Ahead of Apocalypse Bird?
Because like
Goodbye.
He is the abnormality.
Hello.
Just saying his name gets everyone going.
He's my first Aleph. He's probably my favorite Aleph because he's the easiest to deal with. His gear's fire. Bong Bong rocked Mimicry for what, 2 months?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm down. Best red gear in the game. Weapon can solo most, if not all, abnormalities. Best, yeah. Wasn't Mountain your first Aleph? Maybe Mountain was my first Aleph. It was either Mountain or it was nothing there. Was it?
I think you had Mountain first.
Okay, you're right. Silent Orchestra.
F.
Yeah, I agree. Silent Orchestra is the worst Aleph there is.
All he's got going for him is DeCapo, and like
DeCapo's
the idea, DeCapo looks fucking great. It's beautiful.
It looks good, but its stats are mid. It still takes 1.5 pale damage.
The scythe is the cool. What I was trying to say is that the boss fight mechanic is like a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
But like once you actually do it, it's fucking annoying as hell. It sucks.
It's a bitch. We're getting a lot of DeCapo hate in chat. I mean, I could see a D tier. No, I'm saying they're saying it should be higher. I could see a D tier, but the boss fight just makes it terrible.
The fact of the matter is, you get the armor and then you dump him.
You get rid of it ASAP.
So I would say F.
If you use the gift in the suit on the character, you get 0 white damage. Yes, but that's so much work given how difficult it is to deal with.
All right, let's put it in D.
We can put it in D. You're seeing them all argue.
Well, no, it is unique.
Give them a bone. We can put it in like a mid to high D.
Only reason I put it so low is because like you literally won't keep it. Nobody like keeps it.
Nobody wants to keep it. Plague Doctor.
Plague Doctor, I'd put in B. It's really interesting. It moves around. It's the only thing that moves.
Yeah, besides the beam.
Before you know what White Knight is, it's like really intimidating to see the like clock go up and see everyone get blessed. The fact that it disappears after White Knight appears kind of sucks. Like you'll never experience that again.
Agreed. I liked it a lot. I was kind of hoping that I didn't know it was going to go the White Knight route, and I don't know. The whole apostles thing is cool.
It's devastating.
It sucks.
But that makes it so incredibly memorable.
That's true. I think my least favorite part is, and I could be wrong about this, we haven't experienced it, but the fact that if I reset now and get White Knight again, it'll be random agents throughout the facility. Yeah. I really don't like that.
That's what I'm saying is the fact that it doesn't ever appear again.
Yeah.
Is a detriment.
Not a fan there. But red shoes.
I think red shoes is kind of iconic to me, but I feel like I'm weird in that scenario.
I don't like red shoes.
I like how it like makes the employee crazy. I like the axe.
Yeah?
I'd say like a low B.
I like the axe. I can go a high C.
It's another one of those ones where once you have the stats, it's literally like inactive.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll leave it to you. You want to put high C? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go high C.
I know I'm weird on this one. I don't know why I like.
I'm also gonna move Plague Doctor up a little bit. I think it's right there.
See, this one's rough.
Today's shy look.
Yes, it's incredibly annoying, but also how memorable is this guy?
It's memorable. I remember the struggles really cool. In Information Team.
It's really funny when you get him because you have to like F is too much.
No, we're not gonna do F.
I'd say low C.
Low C? Okay.
When he's there, you pay attention to him.
You have to though.
Yeah. But it's also not like this guy's gonna kill your whole facility.
Okay, agreed.
If you really needed to, you could ignore him and just take the energy hit.
Yeah, I mean, he's, and his weapon's just another gun. Like, it's just basic.
He gives you a funny face.
That's true. That bong bong face is iconic.
Yeah.
Guppy said, now I'm buying Lobotomy Corp. Fuck yeah. Join the gang. Next... Now, this is probably one of my favorite abnormalities. Punishing Bird.
I'd put him in A.
I will take A. Can we throw him right here? Are we okay with that?
Sure, he's super iconic.
He's one of my favorite birds. The jamming bird.
He always bugs the fuck out and sits in random spots. There was that one time he was incredibly tall.
Yes. He's a 10 out of 10. Kyle, are you looking at chat?
Yeah, kind of.
Do you see the silent orchestra? Why am I D tier, bro? Listen, silent orchestra is D tier. It's D tier because you're kind of a bitch to deal with. Your gear is great. You're kind of a bitch. We take
your shit and then we dump you.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's why. He's cool. He's cool, but...
He's cool looking.
Anyways, we got back on Punishing Bird. Punishing Bird's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Can we put it higher?
Sure.
It's above Big Bird. It's above these two. Is it above Mountain?
Yeah.
If it's above Mountain, it's above Judgment Bird.
Okay, we'll put him at the very top.
But if it's above Judgment Bird...
I don't feel like he's quite as...
Oh, I was gonna try. Snow White?
Snow White, I would put in B.
Yeah, I don't really like Snow White. I think it's a low B.
It's a cool design.
I think it's probably the bottom of B. F tier for Snow White.
It is really annoying to deal with once it's out.
Her vines. Yeah, can we drop her to C?
That's fine.
I think she's a C.
If we can agree that the design is a B, we can drop her to C.
The design is a B. We can put her like mid C. What's this one?
This book, I believe, is Legacy. I'm trying to
Legacy
find out.
book?
I believe this is Poor Screenwriter's Notes. Let's see. He's got a big ass paragraph on what he does.
Oh God, is it worth reading?
So the ability, well, I mean, are we really gonna incomplete it with one item?
No, read it.
So as written in the scenario is its ability, which can trigger when it remains in a bad mood for too long. It will choose its own work preferences randomly depending on its own scenario. A bubble with a picture of what work it wants at the moment will appear next to it. An employee does the work that the notebook wants. It will increase the mood by a small amount. If the employee does an action that the abnormality doesn't want, it generates a large amount of energy, but its mood drops.
And mood is Queeloff.
It's really different in Legacy. That's a whole can of worms.
Okay.
I don't know enough about it to give you details right now.
Then I don't really know where I would place it based off that.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
After the energy drops too much, curtains that are mostly transparent become more visible the longer it stays in a bad mood or the more incorrect work that is performed. Once the curtain is at maximum visibility, the next employee that enters the containment room will enter a state and become the protagonist of the script named A. 4 other employees in the same department will become the murder victims. The employee playing in the current scenario will have scrolls with symbols above them, and the player will no longer have any control over them. They cannot be suppressed or healed. The protagonist will enter a panic state and start to seek the other characters in order, dealing physical damage to them until they're all dead. The employees playing the victims will stop any action they were currently doing and will stand in their current position, even if they were working with another abnormality, and not defend themselves at all. As the scene progresses, the text representing the script will appear, telling about the scenes and the characters' dialogue. When all other characters are dead, the player will get a single shot in 10 seconds to kill the protagonist, or miss the shot, or kill someone else. If the protagonist isn't dead by the time it runs out, they will be under control again.
Ooh.
If the scenario ends, a continue message will appear on the screen, and the abnormality will return to its normal state. If the scenario is interrupted by the day ending, all employees with the role in the play who weren't killed yet will be able to be controlled the next day.
I heard 0 positive.
So it sounds fun in concept, but completely useless.
D?
Sure.
Yeah. It sounds no positives whatsoever, but it also sounds pretty cool.
That sounds like one that would be way funner as like a SCP.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's pretty easy to contain if it just tells you what work it wants done. Probably just needs to be babysat.
We're gonna leave it in D. One of the worst abnormalities in the game. This is the button, correct?
Yeah, that's Don't Touch Me. It is iconic. I wouldn't put it in F. Or I would put it in high F.
I can put it in high F.
It's another joke one, like, bald. So.
It's a joke one that cost me more than half of my gear.
You did spam click it.
Yeah. So?
I mean, you saw it was doing something bad and you just kept doing
Exactly.
it.
Arnold made a whole clip.
I don't think it's your fault. I think it's really bad game design that they programmed it that way.
Button is funny.
But if the button didn't fuck up everything, I think it would just be a fun joke.
Y'all are trying to find positives in it, but...
And you didn't have it long enough to even experience any of the fun stuff.
What's the fun stuff?
It transforms in its unit to like try and trick you to like click on it. Can like transform into employees or like other abnormalities.
Uh-huh.
I think that's a really fun idea.
I can move it up.
I think at the top of F is fine.
Okay.
Because it is not useful in any way, shape, or form, but I think it is fun for what it is.
Yeah. Okay. I'll settle with that. You can breach every abnormality at once. I don't think that's a positive.
It is if you're trying to have a brawl.
Gun boy, der Freusch, der something.
A.
Yeah. I think he's solid A. He's above Reddit. He's honestly near censored. I think he's below censored.
The bullet is super useful early game.
True. That's another way.
The gun is probably the most unique weapon.
Easily. And then our final abnormality.
Lady facing the wall.
Lady facing the wall, yeah.
She's pretty forgettable.
Yeah.
Low C.
I was thinking
High
low
D.
C. Or, you know what, high D.
Screaming Wedge is a really good weapon, and she doesn't give you any gift. The jump scare scream is kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know. She's just kind of mid.
Yeah, I can agree.
All right. How are we feeling? We happy with the rankings?
I feel pretty good about it.
I feel like Queen
S
is
is
above
pretty fun.
Apocalypse Bird. We're happy with S.
I think so. I think I'm happy with...
Everything?
I'm looking. I don't see anything that displeases me.
Okay. Dreaming Current should be higher because it never breaches. Yeah, but it's also...
Yeah, but it's also nothing.
Who has ever thought, oh, I got Dreaming Current in my facility? I think we're rocking. Parasite Tree in B tier.
Everybody is a big baby about Parasite Tree. It is not that hard to contain. And it gives you buffs.
Night is A. I could see Night being A.
I could too.
Big Bird should be close to the other birds for no specific reason. Thoughts, Kyle?
Well, there's Apocalypse is above it, so I mean, okay, fine.
There. Are we happy?
Sure.
All right. I think this is it, though. I think we're rocking.
Now, which ones would you bang?
And with that, the abnormality tier list is out of the way. Look out for the Smasher Pass list in the near future. This is my first time taking a live stream and editing it down to a video, so I'll be honest, a lot more things I could have added into it. I made notes throughout the entire editing process, and after cutting the entire clip down, I was slowing down my computer trying to make these edits now that it was made up into a total of 903 clips. So I apologize. I will get better at that. I just need to edit as I go, add shit as I go. And from there, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, sub. We do Lobotomy Corporation streams every Wednesday. We're just about done with the game, and then we're going to go into Library of Runia. Haven't played the game yet, but we'll be playing through all of the Project Moon games. So again, we're streaming every Wednesday. That is at 4:30 Central Standard Time. And we will also stream Fridays on occasion. If you're looking for notifications for stuff like that, join our Discord. It's in the description of the video, and you'll be able to see exactly when we upload. And also there's a meme chat, whatever. Plenty of Project Moon fans that are in there as well. So again, if you enjoyed, I hope to catch you guys potentially on Wednesday. So see y'all in the future. And again, look out for the Smasher Pass video. Hopefully that one doesn't take me another week to edit, but I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.